Checkmate. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to explain to you what that term means in a game of chess and how chess is played. Chess is a strategic board game that has been around for centuries. It is simple to learn and can be enjoyed by players of all skill levels. However, it requires a vast amount of practice to truly master the game. Before you can begin your practice, you need to have an understanding of the layout of the game. As you can see on this board, there are two players in a chess match on a board with 64 spaces and with alternating colors. The board is set up so that light is on the right. A little thing to remember, the light is color and is on the right side of each opponent. Also, each opponent is equipped with 16 pieces. The front row are all pawns. In the back you have your rook, knight, bishop, queen, and your king. Each player is equipped with the same pieces. Now that you have an understanding of what the board looks like, what the pieces are, I'm going to let you know what the objective of the game is. The objective, obviously, is to win. In order to win in a chess match, you must capture your opponent's king. That is called a checkmate. The way you do that is by attacking your opponent, capturing their pieces until you get the king to where he has no defense. In order to capture a piece, two pieces may not occupy the same space. So, if your piece enters a space that the opponent has, then you capture that space until you get the king captured into a corner where he is in checkmate. Knowing the layout and the objective really don't do anything for you if you don't know how the pieces move. So now I'm going to cover how each piece moves, beginning with the pawn. The pawn has two options from the starting line only. It may move either 2 spots or 1. After it moves its 2 spots, it's limited to only moving 1 spot forward at a time. There is one exception to this. When a pawn is attacking, it can only attack diagonally. So, in this instance, this pawn would attack that pawn diagonally, and now it is limited only to moving forward again. The next piece I'm going to demonstrate is the rook. The rook can move forward and backwards, or side to side, pending there is no other piece in its way. Now moving on to the knight. The knight is one of the more unique pieces. It moves in what is an L shape. It'll move up 2, and it can move to the right 1 or to the left 1, whichever works better for your strategy. And one unique item with the knight is it is the only piece on the board that can go over another piece. Everything else is limited to stopping if something's in the way. The next piece I'd like to demonstrate for you is the bishop. The bishop moves diagonally. So on the color of whatever it is, it can move back and forth as long as it's only diagonally and it does not change colors. The next piece is going to be the queen. The queen is the most powerful piece on the entire board. She can move anywhere, forward, backward, diagonally, as far as she wants to go, as long as there's nothing in her way, which makes her the most powerful piece on the board. Last but not least is the king, the most important piece on the board. However, he is also the weakest. He can move 1 spot at a time. He can move sideways, forward, diagonal, back, but only 1 spot at a time. Now that you have an understanding of the board and the pieces and how they move, you're ready to take on your first game of chess and practice and master the game. Chess is a game of strategy, and once you begin to understand the layout, the objective, and how the pieces move, you will find that chess really is a very enjoyable game to play.